Hello, I'm Shapiro, your county executive. Welcome to our fourth Summit County on Demand Town Hall. Today I want to talk about a group that is facing a unique set of challenges. Since the COVID-19 emergency began, grandparents have had to balance their health, their safety, with the need to provide care and love to their grandchildren. Many grandparents are actually raising their grandchildren full-time, while other grandparents care for children when parents are at work. All grandparents love their grandchildren and have had time to rethink whether it's safe for them to spend time with them. Today, we'll hear from some folks in the community who can assist grandparents and share personal experiences. The Akron-Summit County Public Library will show how grandparents can help grandchildren access virtual resources, like our online student resources and ebooks. Summit County Children's Services will explain how their kinship program offers support to grandparents serving as primary caregivers for a grandchild. Paula Prentice of Summit County Council will share how she has been prioritizing health and safety while maintaining a relationship with her grandchildren. Finally, Susan Sigmon of Direction Home, Akron-Canton, will remind us how her agency serves older adults and what resources they can provide. Thank you all for tuning in.
Hi, I'm Pam Hickson Stevenson, the Executive Director of the Akron-Summit County Public Library. I'm so pleased that Executive Shapiro invited me to share with you about the wealth of online and virtual resources available through the library's website. You will need an Akron-Summit County Public Library card to use most of the resources on the website. If you don't have one, don't worry, you can apply online. Go to www.akronlibrary.org and look for a large button that says, Get Your Online Library Card Here. Simply click on that and apply. It's that easy. Once you have a card, you'll be able to use the resources. So on to exploring the library's website. Again, www.akronlibrary.org. Look for the button on the website that says Digital Media and click on that. You want to click on the words that are blue. Next, scroll down a bit and look for the word Kids and click on that. That's where you'll find some fun and entertaining and educational things to do with the children you love. Look for Tumble Books. This is an amazing resource of online, digitized, and animated books for children. You'll also be able to use audiobooks, puzzles and games, and language learning books for children in preschool through grade school. You will also see links to products called Overdrive, Hoopla, and Canopy for Kids. Overdrive provides hundreds of ebooks for children through high school. Hoopla and Canopy for Kids provide access to ebooks, music, movies, comics, and TV shows for ages up through high school. I remember when I was a child, I would sit for hours looking through the World Book Encyclopedia. Well, guess what? You can have an even richer experience with World Book for Kids, available through the library's website. World Book for Kids provides fun and interactive games, activities, pictures, and videos. You can find the World Book for Kids by clicking on the Research tab near the top of the website, and then by going to Databases by title. Look for World Book for Kids in alphabetical order. You wouldn't expect anything less from a library, right? And let the fun begin. Thank you so much for listening, and we look forward to hearing how you've used the library's resources.
I'm Paula Prentice, your District 8 County Council member. I'm also a grandmother. I have 3 grandchildren, 2 out of state, ages 5 and 7, and 1 within 5 minutes of my home. His age is 1. Due to the COVID-19, I had to rethink how to safely interact with my grandchildren. As an older adult, my age makes me more susceptible to the virus, and many experts believe children may be asymptomatic carriers. Over the past few months, I have been balancing these risk factors while still maintaining my relationship with the grandchildren. Like all of you, I get immense pleasure in showing love and affection to my grandchildren. They bring energy, love, optimism, laughter, youthfulness, and purpose to the lives of grandparents in a family. Similarly, the role of grandparents in a family is to provide knowledge, maturity, stability, and unconditional love to grandchildren. This is why it's important to keep in touch as much as possible. My family has found creative ways to stay connected during this most difficult time. If you have a smartphone, establish a time with your grandkids' parents that you can video chat with them regularly. If you don't have a smartphone, you can still read a book, share a story, or just talk about your day on the telephone with your grandchildren. If possible, you can meet your family for walks in a park or around your neighborhood while safely distancing. You can even sit outside at a safe distance just to chat. Studies show if a child sees her grandparents once a week, she will probably recognize them by the time she's 6 or 9 months old. If she sees them daily, it may only take weeks for them to recognize their grandparent. Showering grandchildren with unconditional love will go a long way towards instilling confidence in them and ensuring a brighter future. Experts say children who have close relationships with their grandparents show fewer instances of depression when they are young and as teenagers. We all know life will not be going back to normal right away. That means we have to find new ways to safely and responsibly spend time with our families. I hope my personal experiences give you some idea of how to stay engaged with grandchildren. From one grandparent to another, please stay safe and healthy and practice social distancing when visiting with your loved ones. We're all in this together.
Hello, my name is Ream with Summit County Children's Services, and I'm the Department Director of Community Relations. Our mission at Summit County Children's Services is that we are committed to the safety, permanency, and well-being of all children served in partnership with the family and the community. Last year, Summit County Children's Services served 1 out of 11 children in Summit County. We believe that all children deserve a safe, stable, and permanent home. Our staff works hard to safely preserve children in their own homes. If that is not possible, we assess extended family, both blood and non-blood kin, for the placement and support of abused and neglected children. Currently, there are over 850 children in the custody of Summit County Children's Services. Over 40% of those children are fortunate to have the care, love, and support of kinship caregivers who made a commitment to them when they could not live with their parents. There are numerous children in the care of kin without Children's Services involvement throughout the county. Oftentimes, these caregivers, including but not limited to grandparents, aunts, uncles, godparents, friends, and neighbors, face challenges and hardships and need help, support, and resources. Kinship care refers to a temporary or permanent arrangement in which a relative or non-relative adult who has a long-standing relationship or bond with a child and or family has taken over the full-time substitute care of a child whose parents are unable or unwilling to do so. Kinship care is the most desirable out-of-home placement option for children who cannot live with their parents. We are fortunate to have a kinship navigator in Summit County. Our kinship navigator has the unique opportunity and role to serve as the kinship care navigator for the agency as well as all of Summit County. Our navigator can help kinship caregivers with resources to help them manage issues that often come up in kinship care and providing the care that children need. Through the kinship navigator, a kinship caregiver, regardless of Children's Services involvement, can get assistance in navigating the various community programs and services that can be difficult to manage. It is our hope that with the help of the navigator, kinship caregivers will be able to better meet the safety, financial, physical, social, and emotional well-being of the kids in their care. The cost of the care for children, particularly daycare cost, is the number one concern reported from caregivers. Many kinship caregivers do not know where to turn and aren't familiar with the application process for financial, medical, or child care assistance, and they need our help, referral, and advocacy. There are programs such as KPI, or the Kinship Permanency Incentive Program, that provides time-limited incentives and payments to families caring for their kid, or the PRC program that can assist those kinship caregivers who have placement and or custody with the child care needs, beds, and utilities, for example. These are all things that can help sustain a child in the home of their kinship care family members. There is also a wonderful resource guide that can be found on ohio.com kinship care called the Ohio Resource Guide that may be very helpful to you. For more information on kinship care, please call our kinship navigator at 330-996-1798 or call toll-free 866-996-1798. Also, be sure to visit our website at summitkids.org. Thank you.
Hello, this is Susan Sigmon with Direction Home Akron-Canton. We are your area agency on aging. I want to take this opportunity to thank County Executive Eileen Shapiro and all of the presenters that have participated in this series. I hope that you have found this information helpful, but more importantly, I hope you've come to understand that our community is comprised of really caring agencies and caring people. When you hear us talk about our agencies and the programs and services that we provide, it's important that you know that we are human beings. We are people. We are your neighbors, and we want to help. So please consider, if you ever have any questions or any needs, please consider calling Direction Home Akron-Canton. Our phone number is 877-770-5558. We're human beings. We're people on the other end of the phone that are interested in helping you and supporting you. So if you have any questions about older adults or people with disabilities, please, I encourage you to reach out. We can do this together. And again, my sincere thanks to County Executive Eileen Shapiro and her staff for coordinating this series. Take good care, and I'll talk with you again. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Thank you to our speakers for sharing this important information. Remember, if you are ever unsure of who to call when in need, just dial 211 or visit 211summit.org. Need information on summer school lunch programs? Call 211. Need clothes for those growing grandkids? Call 211. Worried about making next month's rent or mortgage payment? Call 211. United Way 211 maintains a comprehensive list of resources available to colony residents at no charge and is available 24/7, 365 days a year to get you to the right connected place. We hope these town halls have been useful to you and your family as you navigate new situations and new routines due to COVID-19. Every day brings new challenges. Summit County and our colleagues at agencies and nonprofits have worked hard to meet the needs of older adults and caregivers during these unprecedented times. I want to thank them for being a source of comfort and stability to our residents. The COVID-19 emergency is not over. Please continue to exercise social distancing and good health practices like wearing a mask and washing your hands. And please never hesitate to ask for help. Summit County will answer your call. Stay healthy and stay safe.